Hi there, I'm Stacy, the Black Feather Intuitive. Thanks for tuning in to Feathers of Wisdom. This week, I wanted to touch on a very hot word, meditation. This word seems to be the buzzword going around, and there are so many different viewpoints on meditation. So I thought I would just share what mine is and see if there's anything here that is of value to you. I personally meditate quite often. I absolutely adore guided meditations. When I started meditating years and years ago, as suggested by my university voice professor, I was such a stress ball and I just could not even cope. And he saw that and tried to help me out, and he suggested meditation for me. I went out and bought a meditation CD, not realizing that there were multiple options, and I just started listening to this nature CD, and my mind just kept going and going and going. I describe my mind as Grand Central Station. It has 17 trains, 17 tracks going all at the same time. Some are different speeds, some are broken, some need help, some are full of passengers, some are not, and it just never stops. It's never ending, and this is the brain of Stacy Brown. So listening to nature sounds and calming music did nothing for me. My mind kept traveling, kept wandering, kept hanging on to all the various thoughts that I had. I could never sleep. And I thought, well, what is this? How am I supposed to, find peace and harmony and balance and follow the instructions of my professor when, I've listened to it for 3 seconds and already my mind is off? And someone suggested to me guided meditation. And so I checked out guided meditation, and I thought that was really cool because I had a voice and I had a story that I could follow along with. And that helped me to sort of keep my mind from going to all of the flotsam of the everyday stuff that I was dealing with, and just allow my mind to get into a better, more pleasant, calmer, peaceful state. I did that for a number of years, and I still do that today. But what I've also discovered in my journey to finding peace and harmony and balance, which has not been a very easy journey, let me tell you, but I do find it from time to time. Meditation comes in all sorts of forms and guises. There is no one way to meditate. In fact, as much as I'm into all of this, I call myself, hoobity-floob, all this metaphysical stuff, or, the old term for it is New Age. A lot of people think about Buddha sitting cross-legged, holding his hands, saying Om. That has never worked for me. In fact, I'm a vocal teacher, a trained opera singer, and yet I do not enjoy chanting. I do not enjoy saying Om or, any syllables or phrases when I meditate. For some people, that really works for them. It helps them to focus their mind. It just never worked for me. There are so many different ways that you can achieve harmony and balance and what I call the zone, getting into the zone, without necessarily having to do Buddha style. One of the things that helps me to get into the zone is when I get into my arts and crafts mode, painting, just for the sake of painting. I sort of lose my mind. I'm not listening to the thoughts. I'm not paying attention to what is going on out there. I'm simply caught up and lost in the art and act of painting. Another thing that I do is Shadowbox creations, which is a very crafty thing. And I lose my mind in that process as well. Just getting in the zone where I'm not thinking about anything. I'm simply being and following whatever my intuition tells me to do, and just getting into the creative flow. Another thing that helps me out to find that zone is doing a beautiful walk in nature. Connecting with the beautiful sky and the clouds in the sky and the contrast of the gorgeous trees up against that sky, and the greens and the blues and all the colors and the flowers, and noticing the insects, the bees, and whatever is going on out there, and just really connecting. Occasionally I'll touch a tree, have a moment with a tree, sit under a tree, and I just feel a sense of peace. Along these lines is running. Now, I am no runner. I am not athletic in the least. In fact, I really don't even enjoy working out. That's always been a struggle for me. But I have a lot of runners in my family, and they talk about getting into that runner zone, you know, where you're running, and you hate it, and you just want to stop. And then all of a sudden, your mind clears, and you could run forever like that because you have this clarity and this focus. Your mind is not racing with all of the day-to-day things that you have to do, and it's just peaceful and quiet. So there are some suggestions for you on connecting to your inner guidance through meditation. Another suggestion is watching the what do you call them? Those Newton balls. The Newton balls where you click, 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 click. Anything that is repetitive can often get you into not a hypnotized state, but a more calm, focused, balanced state. A lot of people do Zen gardens or people drawing mandalas, coloring, anything that's going to shut your mind down. So there is some food for thought for you if you find that you've tried this, you know, this buzzword meditation that everybody says you need to do to calm and relax your mind, and it's just not working for you. Don't get caught up or locked into what you think it should be. Meditation can be in any form at all. You can be meditating while washing the dishes if that's what floats your boat and gets you into that sort of focused state of mind. So don't be afraid to experiment and have fun and just see what comes up for you and how you're able to get into your zone. Hope this was helpful. Have a great week, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.